When did you see leadership done right? I was 19, working my first job at a grocery store where the boss cared more about receipts than people. We were stocking shelves late one Friday when the freezer broke, and pallets of melting ice cream started turning the floor into a sticky swamp. Everyone panicked. Managers barked orders like we were soldiers. Then Maria, our quiet assistant manager, stepped forward. She didn't yell. She rolled up her sleeves, grabbed a mop, and said, "We'll fix this together." Simple words, but they cut through the chaos. Instead of watching us drown, she worked side by side, hauling boxes, stacking tubs, laughing when one slipped and exploded on the floor. At first I thought, she's going to get in trouble for this. But the funny thing was, nobody cared about titles anymore. We just followed her lead. Customers peeked through the swinging doors, saw us covered in fudge swirls, and started clapping like we were some comedy act. Even the manager stopped barking and picked up a mop. 2 hours later, the freezer was fixed, the floor was clean, and half the store smelled like vanilla. Before we clocked out, Maria thanked us one by one, not with corporate phrases, but with real words. "You saved us today." She even bought everyone dollar burgers across the street. That night I realized leadership wasn't about being the loudest voice in the room or standing apart. It was about stepping into the mess, showing people you're with them, and making hard work feel a little lighter. I still remember how she laughed, her shoes soaked, saying, "I guess I'll never live down being the ice cream captain." We all knew that's what leadership done right looked like. The memory stuck with me longer than any paycheck. Weeks later, when schedules got tough and the night shift felt endless, people worked harder when Maria was around, not because they feared her, but because they respected her. She had this way of remembering details. She knew who had exams the next day, who was caring for a sick parent, who needed extra hours to pay rent. She'd swap shifts quietly, without making it a big announcement, just so someone else's load felt lighter. The store might not have noticed, but we did. And it changed how we treated each other. Instead of competing, we covered each other's backs the way she covered ours that night. Years later, when I moved on and got a real job, I caught myself copying her style. During my first project meltdown, when teammates were arguing and deadlines looked impossible, I remembered Maria laughing with fudge-covered shoes. I stopped barking out solutions, picked up the mop in front of me, and started working beside them. Somehow, people followed. That's when I understood. True leadership isn't given by a title. It's earned in moments of chaos, when you decide to stand with people instead of above them.